What's up guys, here's Twitty, hope you're doing well, and welcome back to the live stream. So in today's live stream we're gonna play a little bit of automation. There we go, perfect. Now, as you saw by the thumbnail, you know exactly what we're gonna get up to. We're gonna use that beautiful 5 liter that we built a couple of videos ago actually. Oh no, it's actually one video ago. No, one video ago. Wow, interesting. Time flies. So we're gonna use that thing today, and my goal is pretty simple. Build something that can go really fast in a straight line and can somewhat corner. This cornering is somewhat important, I believe. So yeah, welcome. Welcome. The beautiful turquoise blue supercar I built a while ago. I believe it's actually a video I did with it as well. You can go back and see those videos if you want to, so that's there I believe. So yeah, I'm literally just waiting for the game to decide to work with me instead of against me. Let's see. So, here's our wonderful car. It's a big car actually, big body car. It is a total of 2.6 meters long. The engine that we're using in this thing is this beautiful beast. We built this thing in a video. Now this thing is slightly detuned, just to make it a little more reliable so that we can use it in a vehicle. Some of the things I am going to do a little differently with this particular car is I'm going to add some pretty ambitious fenders to it, because I want to fit a proper size tire underneath it, and also we're going to be all-wheel drive in this thing. So no spinny action today. Wonder actually if I should make it 4x4, I don't know. I think leave it all-wheel drive will work. Speed limiter I'll add, let's say a few 100 kilometers an hour. And leave it there for now. I'm gonna come back to this and mess with everything just after I selected the type of chassis components we need, like suspension, tires, all of those. Oh, now I'm gonna be running sport tires on this thing just so that we can have a decent shot at traction. I don't want to do semi-slicks because those things and water do not mix. They are dangerous in water. Now of course I'm going to up the rim size a little more so we can get up to a 20-inch rim. In today's world that's not really new technology exactly. I mean, all your Audis have like, I think it's 22-inch rims now. Either 20, it's 19, 20 and also 22 I believe, 21s and 22s. I think that's where those types are at. Now of course this thing is going to be scary expensive and also be scary fast, I'm hoping. So we're going to have to add some safety to this thing, so the occupants doesn't what's the nice word, become projectiles. So we'll do safety in the advanced features of that nature. Okay. Next we're going to use adaptive comfort, or active comfort rather, or semi-active suspension, so this thing can stay somewhat on the ground, We're already suffering from brake problems. Good, that's how I like to start the day. So we can add up to about there. Okay, why is this thing not wanting to work nicely today? So let's do carbon ceramics then. It's not really something I like using because after a very hard session on a track, those things are pretty much useless. Let's see if I do more. No, I don't think we'll do more of that. Let's do a nice mix between race and comfort, so a little more sporty. So let's do 60% sporty. So why is the brake still not wanting to play nicely? Front tires blowout. Try increasing the brake size. Oh, it's already the largest can be. Alright, fine. I'll add more tire to it. Something like that. Increasing the front. Interesting. Okay. So we can't get bigger brakes on this thing. Unless we up the rim size again. Which I don't really want to do. But okay. So we're already on the largest brake type that we ever can have on this vehicle. So I'm gonna downscale this a little bit. So let's make it lighter, because one thing I've noticed, they have updated a lot of things in this game. So we do about there. That looks beautiful. It kinda looks like a Tesla from the front. It looks roughly like a Tesla from the front. So, interesting. So, because we solved our brake issue, we solved it. Next we can start moving to the front and start adding lights to this thing. So what do I want it to look like? Let's do some of these lights. I've not used these lights in a while. Actually, they might work. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't actually look too terrible. We can do a little bit of that. Make it a little larger. Those would actually work, just a little bit lower then. Yeah, something like that. Beautiful. Grill type, I think something that is very much magic. Yeah, I think something like that would work. Will this work? I don't know. A lot larger and put it in place. Let's see. Yeah, actually that might work. Let's just select a different type of it. Yeah. Okay. So I have to move this down. Make it fit a little better. Something like that. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's do that as a bottom grill. A little bit wider too, because I am gonna add a big old diffuser on the front with I think I am gonna use active arrow on this thing, because it might not be on the ground very long. That sometimes happens. Let's use those. See how these looks. Yes, I can use that to my advantage. Yeah, look at that. It's not beautiful, but it's not winning any beauty contest anytime soon, but it looks kind of good. So because I am ridiculous, we're gonna add side pipes. Yes, beautiful. Let's add a starter side pipe I've not done in a while. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. No, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna need a regular style like that. Beautiful. Move a little bit backwards, bring a little bit forwards. And of course we have to mirror, because we have two exhausts. So I don't know about the side pipe, if I'm gonna keep it. I like it, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I don't think it's gonna be appropriate on this particular car. So we're not doing the side pipes today. I don't think side pipes is the right move. Next we're gonna move to mirrors. I think mirrors gonna be pretty simple, straight and forward, easy. Mirror I like using on some of the cars I've built, and they sometimes work. And of course we're gonna do suicide doors, because those things are beautiful. They work the best. Ease of in and out. Let's see, what style of door handle? Let's go with these. These are a little bit of a mix between a Rolls Royce door handle and a Bentley door handle. It's roughly the same thing. If you really look at it, they look roughly the same. I'm just going to bring that a little lower. Also going to make it level. Bring it up again. There we go. Beautiful. That's looking good. So whilst I'm here, I don't know, should I... Okay. So while I'm here, I'm just going to select the room type we're going to use. So this is a higher term car. So we need a higher term mag, or rim, or wheel, whichever way you like to say it. Let's see, how do these look? Too flat. Those, too flat. Ugly. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use those. I'm just gonna make this thing a lot lower, it's too high. Lower, lower. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Yeah, I can get behind that. That's looking awesome so far. I love the fender tuck in the wheel. That's nice. Beautiful. Not too much poke, not too little poke. Just the right amount. That's good. Next we're going to move to the rear. So the rear I'm going to do some trickery because this car doesn't exactly have perfect contours for the rear of it. So I'm going to have to do some trickery. Let's use... what light would look good on this thing? I don't think a very modern light would look good. I think somewhat modern, English, hard to speak sometimes. The English is not Englishing today. So, interesting predicament. Let's see how these look. These are probably going to be ugly. I wasn't wrong. Yeah, these are ugly as could be. Well, actually, in that configuration doesn't look too terrible. Still looks ugly. It looks like a rear-facing front, but we can fix that real quick. I think. Let's see. Do I want that ugly light? Do I want that ugly light? Let's do this ugly light. The ugly light competition, let's see. That's ugly. That is really ugly. It's not really good ugly, it's bad ugly. This one actually might work. I think, yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Just in a different plane, something like that. I think I'm gonna... I'm gonna use this one. I don't know. So many choices. None of them fit correctly. I know these lights will of course fit. I know these will fit. But we have to modify them a little bit to make them work in our application here. Let's do that. So I'm gonna modify the lenses and stuff now. Yeah, that is gonna work. Or I'm thinking I'm gonna opt for a custom light setup. Interesting. So the custom light style I'm gonna do is a bucket style. We're gonna use these, but just rotate them 90° upwards. Something like that. A lot shorter and a lot wider. Something like that I think will work good. Or what I also can do, those don't always work well. I can of course do these. These are always my favorite to use because I've created so many lights using this as a base that I sort of become somewhat used to this style of light. Like, this style of light is somewhat usable to me. I can leave it about there. Now I can just add a small little piece at the top there. Do that. Beautiful. A little bigger. There we go. Put it in there. I can modify this a little more. There we go. Awesome. Like, that always looks good. Now we can add all the smaller stuff we go into making this light work. A lot narrower, a lot smaller this way, and then we can move it into place. Something like that. Or I can actually do that weird style of light. This one. Yeah, that one works. Beautiful. Move it that way. Ooh, okay. I can get behind this. And now. I hate it too. There's a lot of hating going on right there. But let's actually do a smaller style of this one. It would look proper. So the outer part, I think I am gonna make it a running light style with the brake light and the indicator on the inside. I think that might work the best. I think. Something like that. Just have to get these lights lined up again. Go. Beautiful. Okay. So I can get behind that. Alright, so now we can add the red. Make this a brake light at the top, and it's... Do I want to do the brake light at the top? No, I think I'm not going to do the brake light at the top. I think I'm going to do the indicator at the top. Then the inside I'm going to do brake lights. So this one is going to be a running light. Of course red. So it works. Same with this one. Why is that not working? Any hues? Something like that. So the best way we can test it is by looking at it and also turning it on and off. So there's our indicators at the top, and of course our brake lights is here. There's our brake lights, those look awesome. So now we can just do the running lights, which is going to be these. These are going to be running lights, so it's also going to be the brake style of light, same with the bottom one. These I'm going to make tail lights. So tail lights, there we go. Same with this one, it's also going to be a tail light. Also going to work the same way. Now you might be wondering, where's the reverse light? Well, to you keen-eyed viewer, I would say I'm going to add it now. So here's our tail lights. That's what those looks like. The brake lights aren't on. That's what it good like. Looks good. Look good. Where's good? There we go. Those are the tail lights. So whenever you drive around, that's what you would see, and if you brake, that's what you would see. Now we can add a reverse light, which is gonna come in from there and that way. Something like this, but just in a reverse form. We'll see what I mean in just a second. Something like that. We're just going to move it upwards. Something like that. A little wider, but yeah. That's what that's going to look like. I think it looked decent. Somewhat decent. I don't like that. That looks like ass. Complete and total utter ass. So indicators, brake lights, we need reverse lights. So I think I'm just going to do a small reverse light. Something maybe in between these two, I think. Or I might do it as a upright style of light, something like this, but just a lot longer. About there. I might actually use that. And that doesn't look terrible. And we can add our light type here, which is going to be that, and of course it's going to be a reverse light, so reverse light there. With all the lights on, front, rear, indicators and the reverse light, there we go. That actually doesn't look terrible. That's the front lights on, those are the rear lights on. That actually looks kind of awesome. Now, the rear bumper, and the rest of this is gonna be pretty straight and forward. We're gonna use this big old diffuser, the one I like using. I think this might be too much for this car, but I don't know. I think it might be too much for this car. I actually have another one I can use. It's a little smaller, it'll work just as good. There we go. Something like that. I think that would work better. It's a lot more visually... well, what's the word I would use? I can't think right now. It's easier on the eyes, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. That's looking good. Awesome. Now we can add a big old diffuser on the rear, or in this case a big old arrow on the rear. Think. Let's add a big old wing. I like a wing. Do I have wings that work here? I actually think I do. Ooh, that one looked good. But nah. Ooh. Do I do one of these? I don't know. One of these actually might work. If I can configure it a little more, I think I can make that work. Like a GT3 style rear wing. Let's do that. Yes, there we go. That rear wing would work for this car. I don't know about the proportions, but we can make it a little bit wider, something like that. Beautiful. Same with the front. Front I'm gonna do a big old splitter, so I'm just looking for my preferred splitter type, but there we go. Find the one with everything on it. There we go, beautiful. Increase the size. There we go. A lot more spaced. Move it way up to the top. There we go. That actually looks pretty darn good. Just gonna bring it up some more because I'm worried about scraping. That would be bad. Now, for color, it's gonna be pretty straight and forward. Just gonna turn off all the lights because it is a bit distracting. Then do that. Beautiful. So because this is a more luxury based car, we're gonna do a lighter color. I think let's go full blown speed. Let's do that. Lime green, of course, is one of my favorite colors. Let's see, where's the roof at? So the roof, I think, is just gonna be the same as the vehicle. Not gonna do anything fancy there. The wheels, I'm gonna do some trickery. So because we have two faces, we can paint on the wheels, including the lip. So this inner face, I think I'm gonna do car color like that. Okay. Doesn't look too terrible, and the rest we can do either a purple or black. See that? Ooh, ho, 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 yes. Can get behind that. Just search for my favorite color. Is it here? Yes, it is. There we go. Look at that. Makes it extra dark. Beautiful. I like how everything there blends in nicely. That's pretty cool. We're gonna call this thing, of course, the company name. Why did that not work? There we go. Beautiful. And we'll call this thing... what am I gonna call it? Let's call this thing... Lux 1. There we go. Beautiful. Now, the rest of the things I quickly want to check out is a performance stat. So we have for every kilo of weight, we have 1.46 kilowatt of horsepower. That's a lot. Top speed is 603 kilometers an hour, and I think that's where I left it. Yeah, it is. But let's increase that a little bit to make top speed more. This thing will actually do that speed. Wow. Okay. So hold on, I need to go check some error things. So aerodynamics isn't really perfect, but for every kilometer we've got enough. So at 644.9 kilometers an hour, we have 1.03 ton of downforce. I believe that is on the rear. And we're close, we have almost 200 kilos of downforce on the front at that top speed. Let's add a little more wing on the front and the rear. I think I'm going to add an active wing system, just so this thing can properly use speed. So just that small change, we've brought that up to 1,732 kilos or 1.73 ton on the rear. Oh, no, wait, it's on the rear? I think it is. Anyway, besides the point. You know what I'm saying, this thing is gonna go mad fast. Alright, well, this thing loves it, so I'm gonna add some more to it. Let's add the full beans to it then. 635, okay, that's 212 gear ratio, so we'll do that. Let's see now. 613 again, problem. Unless the aero stuff that is creating trouble. So let's lower that a little bit. Which that's still a stupid top speed for a road legal passenger car. Which is crazy. But anyways, let's move over to BeamNG and go test this thing. Because I've got an idea that this car is going to be absolutely insane. But first we have to take a beautiful photo of this thing. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Before I move on, we're quickly going to see what that photo looks like. Alright, so let's go over to Beam and go test this car, because I've got an idea and it hopefully will work. Come on, car. No, thank you. There we go, there's that lime green machine. It's luxuriously fast. But hey, it's all good. Export, go. There we go, beautiful. Now we're literally just waiting for the export to happen, then we'll go over to BeamNG and go have some fun there. Okay. So here we go. Add you to Beam, which will hopefully work. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Awesome. I do hope that vehicle of mine exported. I hope. I don't think it did, but we'll have to go and see. No, it didn't. So, I'm going to leave you guys in BeamNG and I'm going to quickly head over to automation again just to try and export the vehicle. But whilst we're here, we can check out some of the other craziness that I've built. I love that they added a container trailer and they also added a tilt-deck trailer. That's pretty good. Okay, so we can add pretty crazy designs and things to the game. Interesting. So maybe we'll do a video on this by itself. All the crazy shenanigans they added. And I also added a Can-Am style vehicle, but whilst we wait, I'll just quickly hop over in that thing. Whilst I go over to BeamNG and try and, automation and try and figure out what happened. But yeah. There's gonna be a lot of lag, so I do apologize ahead of time. Oh no, I can still use it. Pretty cool. Okay, there we go. Yay. Let's go. So let's see what top speed this thing will reach. I'm hoping it's pretty good. Here we go. The beautiful car. Looks kinda crazy. Okay, so this thing's suspension is very squishy. Oh, wow, this thing gets up and goes. This thing does not have time to waste. Holy crap. That's pretty good actually. This thing is gonna lift off if it goes on like this for much longer. I mean, 356 miles per hour, excuse me. That's miles per hour. That's faster than current fast cars in the world. That's insane. This thing can carry 5 people comfortably. But also cost a small fortune. Can we get 360 miles an hour? I'm hoping. Come on, you know you want to do it, game. You know you want to. There you go. You know you want to go even faster. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Give me speed. Little more. There we go. Come on. There you go. Touch it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. There we go. 360 miles an hour in this beautiful machine. Break. 1, 2, 3. Takes 12 seconds for this thing to stop completely. Pretty interesting. Pretty neat too. And it loves to do donuts. We have to go see if this thing wants to jump. We have to go and see that. These are different surfaces that you can drive on. That's gravel, well, asphalt, but over there is stone, and there's a whole bunch of other surfaces here. So, first test I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to run it on this one here, asphalt. So let's go. Will it get to the top without problems? Yes, it will. Okay, cool. I will just let it go down without problems. Okay. So I've got one more test for this thing before I'm gonna end it. I know it wasn't a perfect stream, but you know, my streams don't exactly always go perfectly. They have problems most of the time, so I love jumping things, so let's go jump this car up this big old gradient. Up here. Is it wide enough to fit my car? Yes it is. Let's see. There's some more. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we can start up here. And 3, 2, 1, go. Yeet. Hey, look, it's a flying car. Pretty interesting, pretty neat, I'll say that. There's gonna be a rough landing. No, it's actually not too terrible, actually. I expected worse. Can I still turn my wheels? Yes, I can. Somewhat. It still somewhat drives. So now we know this thing will survive a humongous jump. Pretty far, I might add. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Do consider to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you wonderful people in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow. To give you a hint in tomorrow's video, we're going to have some fun. So, all I want to say is it's going to be a fun video for me to create. It's going to be a little bit more like the video I did with this thing's engine. So, yeah, hope you enjoy. See you in the next video. Bye bye guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Once again, bye.